commentary? Yes, sir. Great job. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Oh my! And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, and I could not possibly, in any way, shape, or form, be more fired up than I am right now. Welcome, 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 everybody. We have got about ready to get underway right before your very eyes and ears here on the Solu Broadcasting Network, the first ever, the inaugural, the original nighttime game for the Norwich Hockey Club. They just took to the ice. They're going through their warm-ups. You see them there in their gorgeous white sweaters with the red shoulders. The Norwich Hockey Club logo, red numbers with gray trim, red shorts, white socks with red and gray stripes. And they are going to be taking on the organization that came from Jersey, ladies and gentlemen, the state of Tony Soprano, the state of Atlantic City, the state that borders Philadelphia and New York. Of course, I'm talking about New Jersey, ladies and gentlemen. The New Jersey Rockets are paying visit. They are wearing their black sweaters with the red trim, red shoulders, Rockets across the chest, red numbers with white trim. And we're about ready to get underway in just about 5 minutes or so. So still a fantastic opportunity for everybody at home to pour themselves another cocktail and get absolutely ready to go. I could not be possibly more fired up. I want to ask everybody at home, please, 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 share the link, share the link, share the link. solubroadcasting.org. That is solubroadcasting.org. Or you could tune in on our YouTube page. You go to YouTube, you type in Solu Broadcasting, and it's right there for you. And please, if you go to our YouTube page, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. That really helps us grow the brand. And please follow us on TikTok, where we have all our interviews and highlights and a bunch of fun there. A lot of stuff about Godzilla, Tom Brady, and a variety of other things, but mostly hockey there. So I want to thank you so much for joining us. As you can hear, as you can see, the student body is here. They got here early. They're fired up. They're ready to go. The Rockets are ready to go. The Norwich Hockey Club is ready to go. I'm ready to go. I'm sure you're ready to go at home, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see who's going to get the start in between the pipes, if it's going to be Holly Tonko or it's going to be kosher for the Norwich Hockey Club. And down at the other end, looking to see if they have two goaltenders dressed. Yeah, they do have two goaltenders dressed. So it's either going to be, I believe that's number 29. Yes, it is. That's number 29, Javier, Trujillo. We'll see how I pronounce that. I'm sure it'll be multiple times during the game. Or I believe that the other goaltender there, a little trouble seeing his number. Let's say number 28 on his show. Either way, we'll figure it out. I don't have a 28 on my roster. Perhaps it's my substitute roster. I'll get it to you after the match. It's number, is that 68? Man, the peepers, I'll tell you, the red numbers on these jerseys are going to cause havoc for the broadcaster. We'll see what it is. No, it's 58. Okay, so number 58, that's Santo Petroselli. So either it's going to be Centro Petroselli or the other netminder. What was his name? Yes, Javier Trujillo. All right, so we're about a minute ready. We're going to have the Canadian and American national anthems, ladies and gentlemen, and then we are going to play hockey. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner. So glad to be back. We have not one, not two, but 3 games, ladies and gentlemen. 3 games on the docket this weekend for the Norwich Hockey Club. This is the first of 3. We got another one tomorrow night at 8:15, and then a Sunday matinee, which is French for afternoon, as far as I know, as far as you know, as far as anybody knows. So once again, I'm your host, Scotty Bonner, along here with my cameraman here tonight, Mr. Colin York, behind the lens, doing a fantastic job as always. Underdressed as always, although it's not nearly as cold in here as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a lot colder in here. I got a lot of layers on. So I'm feeling pretty good, ladies and gentlemen, ready to go. The boys are here. They've got their pretzels. Nobody brings the broadcaster, the cameraman, a pretzel, but that's all right. I'll remember that next time I'm broadcasting any of your games, you young lads. That's all right. You don't mind that. All right, we're about ready to get underway. So I hope you made that sandwich. I hope you walked the dog. I hope you got your cocktail of choice ready to go as the Norwich Hockey Club is playing host to the New Jersey Rockets. And I have been thinking about this all day long. I am completely fired up. I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in. And once again, I want to remind everybody, please share the link, share the link, share the link. You can text anybody anywhere in the world right now, solubroadcasting.org, and they are one click away from watching the game. All right, we're about ready to get underway. We'll see who the starting netminders are for each organization. Like I said, we're going to have the Canadian and American national anthems, and then we'll be underway. And as soon as we start that, I will zip the lip, take off the headphones, take off the hat, stand at attention proudly, and then we'll be ready to go. So thank you so much, and it's Thanksgiving weekend coming up next weekend, the best time of year, ladies and gentlemen, my favorite holiday. I mean, you got food, you got football, what else do you need? Family, ladies and gentlemen, the 3 Fs. I cannot wait for Thanksgiving. I'm fired up, but right now, I've got so much to be thankful for. I mean, right now, I'm standing here living what I'm thankful for right before your very eyes and ears. This is a dream come true. Thank you so much for tuning in, and what an affair we are about ready to be privy to here between the Norwich Hockey Club and the New Jersey Rockets. We're going to go over the starting lineups and then the national anthems. Luke Walters, number 8, getting the start for the Rockets. Number 11, Matt Keimer. 33, Peter Shenny. Drew Takara, number 65. Javier Trujillo getting the start, and Shane Lipkin, number 92. Number 7, Sheldon Morano. Tyler Pazin, number 74. The pleasure of meeting his dad today. Felix Antoine Laflamme getting the start, number 22. King Julian Avion Bork getting the start. Xavier Ayat. And Noah Kosher getting the start for the Norwich Hockey Clubs in between the pipes tonight. Head coach, Coach Sheehan. Oh, not playing the national anthems. So just hockey, apparently. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say for the record that I love Canada and the United States. 2 great countries. I was only deported from one of them. True story. I was deported from Canada. Hard to do, but I pulled it off. Wasn't deported to Canada like Ogie Oglethorpe. I was deported from Canada April of 2002. They told me if I stepped foot on Canadian soil for 7 years, I would be charged with international espionage. True story. And you can tune into the podcast to find out the details. I was never charged with anything or incarcerated. Just held over at the Toronto International Airport because I couldn't get a radio to work. Well, you don't mind that. All right, we're about ready to go. Norwich and New Jersey. Student section's fired up. The ref about ready to drop the puck. We play 17-minute stanzas here. They zamboni the ice. The ref drops the puck, and we are underway from the Rose Garden, the Norwich Hockey Club and the New Jersey Rockets. Norwich dumping it in. On it there first, number 8. That's Walters. Walters takes a big hit behind the net. The captain setting the tone early. That's Pazin in on the forecheck there, laying the lumber. Back the other way now. Here come the Rockets down the left wing. Trying to go cross ice. Laflamme with his stick in the passing lane. An odd man rush now back the other way. Broken up nicely there by the Rockets as they go defense to offense very quickly. Over the blue line, pulling it to himself. Into the corner it goes now. Sending it behind the net. First on it there. There's the Norwich Hockey Club avoiding the referee there who caused a little bit of a problem. Big number 16, Austin Alice Cloutier. There's Laflamme now. Laflamme protecting the puck. Laflamme, a little bit of help. Laflamme looking to get it out. He'll just flip it out. Didn't get it deep, though. He tried to go for a player change, but now he's got the puck again. Here's Laflamme over the blue line, quickly pulling the trigger. Went off a Rockets defenseman and up and out of play. Over the head of the netminder. Javier Trujillo. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Number 29 in your scorecard. All right, 15:59. Well, you can call it 16 minutes if you like. Left to go here. The game just nicely underway. Still a scoreless affair. Fantastic opportunity for everybody at home and everybody in the arena to still throw in $5 a man on the first goal. And then you could buy pretzels at the end of the intermission if you win the pool, like we used to do at the old Nassau Veterans Memorial Coliseum. $5 a man on the first goal. And if you won, you're like, I gotta go get everybody cocktails. Big hit there. The Prisco takes a big hit. There's Tramontano, number 19, Tramontano. Had the puck there. Checking out these Rocket jerseys. They got a lot going on. They got a gray stripe, a red stripe, and a gray stripe down the middle. And there's something on the sleeve. I don't know what that is. I think it's a lightning bolt. Or maybe it's a rocket jet fuel coming out the back. I'm not sure. On it there is Owen Cartledge. Left it there for Xavier Ayot. Nice breakout here by Norwich as they come down the left wing with a head of steam. Chipping it in, that's Jacob Martineau. Martineau giving chase. You see the reverse forecheck there as it looked like Martineau kind of chased him into the forecheck there. That was a very purposeful play there. Coach Sheehan playing chess out there, ladies and gentlemen. Always a couple of moves ahead, Bobby Fischer style. Here's Ayot now. Ayot letting the shot go. A lot of bodies in front there as Martineau was crashing to the cooker. Nice stop there by the netminder Trujillo. Back in front now, bouncing puck, trying to get it out of there, the Rockets. Hounded from behind, a big hit there by Martineau in the corner. Protecting the puck, trying to get it back in front now is Norwich. Couldn't come away with it. Jersey sending it behind the net now under a lot of duress. The tenacious forecheck that we have grown accustomed to here at the Rose Garden in effect here. Back the other way now, Polacek. Polacek letting the shot go right off the waffle there of the netminder Kosher and up and out of play. Kosher looked like he might be having a little bit of equipment problem there as he fell down. I'll tell you, you got that strap on the bottom for a goaltender. If that comes loose and you step on it, man, it's like stepping on ice. Well, without skates, to be clear. It's very slippery. All right, 14:44 left to go. I've done it. There's an old third-string backup netminder for the University of Stony Brook Patriots and Seawolves. Centering the puck in now, sending it in there is Speller. In on the goaltender, he makes the stop. Speller took a big hit there. He's looking, he's saying, all right, I got you, number 4. Sizing him up for perhaps something else later. That's the beautiful part about hockey, you get sent down on your bum. You get the chance to get back up, if you're still with it, you get to see who did it. And then you'll have another opportunity. The student section brought their A game with them tonight. And a lot of pajamas. I wish I knew it was pajama night. I would have gotten dressed when I left the house because this is late for the broadcaster. Well, that's all right. I took my afternoon nap, and I'm ready to go. I hope you did as well. Rockets get it out. Big hit there in the corner. Speller lays the lumber into him. Got into Inoue. I think that's how you might say it. Inoue. I apologize to any of the Rockets if I'm butchering their names, but as an English major, reading really wasn't my strength. Along the boards now, Rockets trying to come out with it. They send it all the way down. Looks like it's going to go for icing. Icing happened when the puck go down, bang, before the other guy. My harm come go up. You know the rest of the story, ladies and gentlemen. The legendary goaltender, Denny Lemieux. With the greatest rookie season any goaltender has ever had. And then he went to Florida and he got the money as he became a real estate mogul just outside of Miami. Most people don't know that part about Denny Lemieux's story. It's true, though. Leaning in now to take it. It's Payson. Tyler Payson, number 74. I love that young lad's game. Rockets come away with it through the neutral zone quickly. On the puck, sliding it over, looking to pull the trigger there. That was Lipkin. Lipkin fanned on it. Back the other way quickly now is Laflamme. Laflamme wheeling and dealing. Laflamme tried to sidestep the defenseman. That didn't work out as he was running to there by Walters. Chance in front now, deflected down low. A big stop there by the netminder Trujillo. A little bit of pushing and shoving now develops around the crease. A little bit more than pushing and shoving is Walters getting together there with Payson behind the net. Oh, no, I apologize. That was Laflamme, I believe, that got together there with Walters. The Rockets didn't like Norwich buzzing around their goaltender after the whistle. They took exception to it. These things happen. It's not foreign to the product. Nobody thought they were on their way to the bowling alley when they came here. Not that there's anything wrong with bowling, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a big Earl Anthony fan from back in the day. I see the guys bowling now without putting their fingers in the bowl. I don't know how that works. When I go bowling, ladies and gentlemen, my thumb and my two fingers, they go in, pinky and the other finger go on the outside. And I used to be decent. I used to average in the 180s. On goal there, 220 be a good game, 225. I don't know what my best ever was. Nowhere near 300, I can tell you that. My dad was like a semi-pro. He used to, like when the pros would come around, he used to go to the bowling alley and go against them for a couple of shekels a game and hold his own. Or as far as I knew, I mean, you could always tell, if he won, Mom was happy the next day. If he lost this week's rent, then, things weren't doing so good for Pops the next day, His Cheerios weren't tasting as well. 13:20 left to go here. A lot of whistles here in the opening stanza. The game a little bit sluggish like a wet sponge right now. As the faceoff comes deep in the Rocket zone, we're still waiting for the first goal. It's number 77 there. Polopchik. Polopic. Mm-hmm. Out to center he goes. There's Ayot. Ayot backpedaling. Sent it back up. Norwich with a little bit of trouble with it. Stepping up at the blue line. Halise Cloutier lays the lumber into him there. And the Rocket player gathers his faculties. That was Godsill. Took a big hit there. And gathered his faculties. And at the left wing it goes. The Rockets trying to get it back out to center. Delayed offsides is in effect there. They didn't touch it up, but the ref blew the whistle anyway. As Norwich had a little bit of trouble gaining the zone there. Poach Lope. Yep. Mm-hmm. Well, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, geography was always a problem. All right, center ice face-off, almost at center ice. Neutral zone face-off, I should say. Cutting to the outside, waffled the side there. Nice stop there by Kosher, his top of the crease. Picking up the puck quickly there with Shaney. Shaney trying to get it down low. Nice job there by Norwich, not allowing any room. Sent all the way down. Kuznetsov. That sounds like a good hockey player there. Lost the handle on it, though, in the corner, did the Rockets. Here's a chance down low. Picked up. Nice job of back-checking and picking up the puck through the passing zone as New Jersey breaks over the blue line. Lets the shot go. Kosher, top of the crease, gobbles it up like a biscuit on Thanksgiving, which is only, 6 days away now, ladies and gentlemen. Dips it into the gravy. Still dipping it. Continue to dip it. Now he hands it over to the official. Nice stop there by Kosher. Nice quick rush there by Jersey. I'll tell you, this Jersey team goes defense-offense very quickly. So if you're Norwich, you want to get over that red line, get it in deep, get it behind the other goal line, and go to work. You want to be turning the puck over in the neutral zone, and you want to make sure it gets deep. These guys are fast. Chipped ahead now. Here's a chance. Down the right wing they come. On it, there's Gagnon. That's Zachary Gagnon trying to sit behind the net. Rockets are on it there. Rockets trying to come away with it. Can't do so. Stepping up at the blue line there was Avion Bork. We got an interference call coming up here. I think it's going to be against Norwich. It is. So Zachary Gagnon going to the sin bin. Joined there by a couple of players. A backup goaltender, and I think one of the Rockets may have been escorted off too. I think that was from before, excuse me. That was from the roughing before. So it is a power play for Jersey. That was all confusing. I looked up, I saw 3 players in the box. I forgot that they took 2 guys off before for a little bit of disagreement. So a power play now for the Rockets as they set up shop after winning the faceoff, getting the shot in down low there. Polopic trying to kick it out there was Pazin. Couldn't come away with it. Ayot got to it there. Winning the puck at the blue line, going for a walk. Running into the wall there as Ayot stood him up. That gives a little bit more room here for the Rockets to set up on the power play. Xavier Ayot going into the corner. Rockets trying to come away with it. Ayot can't get it out. Cross-ice pass at the point. Walking in, pulling the trigger, doesn't get through. Nice job to block it out high, but the Rockets maintain possession. Send it down low along the boards. Ayot coming over. Disrupted the puck, but still the Rockets have maintained possession ever since the faceoff here. They've had possession now for 50 straight seconds. But haven't gotten any good opportunities here. A great job by Norwich, and here's a short-handed chance. Chasing it down, there's Pazin. Pazin right at the goal line. Putting on the brakes, staying with it. He's met there by a couple of Rockets. He's digging, he's mucking, he's doing his homework in the corner. Killing off precious time, as if there was any other kind of time. Since it's all limited to everybody except for apparently Tom Brady. Stepping to the outside now behind the net. Protecting the puck. Went there on the backhand. Oh, a nice pass there behind the net by Polopchik. What a nice move there as he went behind the net and dropped it. Everybody went with him. The goaltender was headed to the right post. The defenseman was headed to the right post. The broadcaster's eyes were headed to the right post. A nice job there by Norwich to break it up. Carrying the puck in offsides is the call there, shorthanded. As Martineau couldn't get out of the zone in time, but that's all right. You don't mind that. Carrying the puck in quickly there. Can't see the number. It's all tucked in. That's number 97. That's Crayer. It's in Crayer. Nothing wrong with an offsides. It's just a whistle. Sometimes I like offsides. Get a chance to catch your breath. Get some fresh lines on there if you need be, especially when you're shorthanded. On it now is Martineau. Jacob Martineau sending it back to Gagnon. That's Mathis Gagnon. There's two Gagnons, Mathis and Zachary. They are not relation. They are like Bubba and Faust. Rockets now trying to set up. Nice job there on the forecheck. Laying the lumber into him there was Crayer. You heard the sound. Electrified the crowd here. Sent ahead now. Back to 5-on-5. A good kill here by Norwich. Offsides is the call. Norwich having a little bit of trouble gaining the red line here. Gaining the blue line, against the Rockets. Rockets doing a nice job standing them up. Not allowing Norwich to carry it in very much. Like I said, I think they got to get it in deep and go to work. Get the forecheck going. Get the hitting going. That's where they're at their best. And this broadcast is humble opinion, but I really don't know much about hockey when it comes to the X's and O's and whatever letters you use. I'm a very simple player, very simple coach. Quick shot there. Nice stop by the netminder Trujillo. Javier Trujillo at the top of his crease. Trujillo, probably more accurate. Nice quick shot there, but when I always coached, I always get over the red line, get it behind the other team's goal line, and go to work. If it's in our zone, get it out hard. I don't care if you ice it, just don't turn it over. Outside of that, I really didn't know too much. Get to the cooker, put your stick down, dig into the whistle. Trying to think what else I knew. Have fun. Always report back to the bench smiling out of breath. The Rockets trying to come away with it. Nice tape-to-tape pass there, they do. Up to DePrisco. DePrisco over the blue line. Drop pass. Right back to DePrisco. DePrisco at the dot down low. Sliding across looking for the back door. But Polopchik had lost his footing. Back the other way now. Antoine Laflamme. Felix Antoine Laflamme. Leaves it for Payson. Payson protecting the puck. Payson down low. Payson trying to get it in front. Kept in nicely there at the blue line. Nice play there by Halise Cloutier. He collides with a Rocket in the corner. Rockets trying to get the puck out. Pinching there. Is Laflamme was covering the blue line, picking it up. Godsell over the blue line. Saucer pass down low. Chopped away there by Halise Cloutier. What a nice defensive play there. That was a gorgeous Pierre Turgeon-esque saucer pass there by Godsell. And Godsell ended up running into the goalpost, I think. So is Ayot going to be headed to the sin bin? I was following the puck to center ice. It looks like he's being escorted over. I saw the ref give the internationally recognized sign for playing hockey too roughly with others. So Ayot in the sin bin. Roughing is the call. So back to the power play now go the Rockets. They're 0 for 1. Yeah, there you have it. Roughing is the call there on Ayot. So another power play here. Last time the Rockets won the faceoff and had control for about a minute straight. Again, we see them winning the faceoff, looking to go to work. This time it's turned over, quickly dumped out by Martineau. Jacob Martineau, number 88 in your scorecard. Dumps the puck in. The Rockets trying to get things started in their own zone. Get it up here, heading out to Keimer. Keimer wearing Darius Kasparaitis' old number 11. Sends it hard around for Baird. Baird on it there. Baird run into. There by Mathis Gagnon. I see the ref's arm in the air. I'm not sure what for. It's against Norwich. Is Gagnon going to get a penalty for that hit? What in tarnation is going on here? I got to say, ladies and gentlemen, not just because I'm rooting for Norwich, not because I'm with Norwich, and not because my heart is with Norwich, not because I got a lot of money on Norwich. I'm not exactly in any way certain what in the world the call could possibly be for. The puck was there. He didn't leave his feet. His elbow didn't come up. He didn't slash him. He didn't take more than 3 strides. Wow. I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, So Gagnon gets 2 minutes for playing hockey too roughly as well. And boy, oh boy, I got to tell you. Hope that's not going to be the case all evening long here. That'll be called all night long. That's not the way I like to see hockey play. Let the boys play. I like to see the officials, stay out of the way, be a lot more like Andy Van Helleman. Down the right wing now, Laflamme, 3-on-5. Couldn't carry the puck in. Sent ahead now, DePresco with a 2-on-1 at the blue line. A 5-on-3 for 1:10 still. Sent down low. Laflamme picks it off, trying to hit the home run for Payson. Payson over the blue line. Walking in onside to the back end. Oh, he hit the post. He rang the dinner bell, but no one was hungry enough to answer the call for supper. What do you suppose is wrong with mama's cooking? Oh, my goodness, down 2 men. Payson almost buried the biscuit. He had the netminder beat and hit the post. He couldn't believe it. What a pass by Laflamme, and Payson did an amazing job to stay onside. Still a 5-on-3 for 38 seconds. As the Rockets got a man all alone in front. Finally, Norwich regrouping a little bit. Hard to regroup, though, when you only got 3 guys out there. Laflamme out there with Payson. And Julian Avion Bork back to the blue line. Rockets playing a little bit of give and go. That one cleared but not out. Kept in at the blue line. Sliding it across, looking to get it back to the front there. Nice job there by Avion Bork blocking it. Down low. Rockets playing a little bit of hot potato. 11 seconds left to go in a 2-man advantage. At the blue line, a lot of room to walk in. Looks to go cross ice at the dot, letting the shot go. Blocked out high by Avion Bork. Oh, Norwich is exhausted out there. That one hurt Bork. He's lumped over. That hit him right in the arm, letting the quick shot go. That just missed on the glove side. Clear but not out. Kept in there by Garechev. Garechev sending it down low. Leaned into there by Ayotte. Hard around, kept in by the Rockets. 20 seconds left to go on the man advantage. 6.5 left to go in the period. Rockets, great puck movement across. Tried to get it back in front, slid off the stick. Chipped ahead now. Here comes Payson. His second breakaway on the shorthanded effort. Can he make up for the last one to the backhand? Slid off his stick there. And he's run into by one of the Rockets, and Payson just stood him up there. The netminder took the goalpost off, and the penalty killers for Norwich completely exhausted. Absolutely mouth breathing out there. They were out there for quite a while, so some fresh Norwich players will be out now with 3 seconds left to go in the man advantage. Payson completely exhausted, mouth breathing, looking like Clubber Lang in the third round of the second fight versus Rocky Balboa in Madison Square Garden in 1983. My son's favorite Rocky, which of course upsets me because everybody knows Rocky IV is the best one, but the boy, he goes to his own drum now, chipping it up ahead now. Back to 5-on-5. Nice job of back checking there by Cartledge as he broke it up. So a great job by Norwich, ladies and gentlemen. They were shorthanded, 2 men short for 1:08 and ended up with 2 breakaways. The Rockets had great puck movement, but never really got a great scoring opportunity. If I'm the Rockets, I'm letting that fly a little bit more. They were looking for the perfect opportunity, I think, and it never matriculated and manifested itself. Never came to be. Never came to fruition. They continued to move the puck. It was good puck movement, but so they're 0 for 3 on the power play now. The 2-man advantage has gone by the wayside. We'll see now. Hopefully the refs swallow the whistles a little bit more. At the blue line, Baird lays the lumber into him there as he got a big chunk of Gagnon. That was Mathis Gagnon. Still not sure what that second penalty against Norwich was for, but it's in the past now. Behind the net. Well, everything's in the past now, really. That's not really an accurate statement by me there. Einstein would not approve. All right, the Rockets trying to get the puck out the center. They do. Poke checked away there. Nice job there by Gagnon. Big hit there along the boards. Alise Cloutier, I tell you. Alise Cloutier really brought his A game with him. Here comes Norwich now, looking for the home run ball. Trying to hit it ahead to Martineau. Martineau was behind the D, but only temporarily. Alise Cloutier now with 5:10 to go behind his own net. A scoreless affair. If you got the under in Vegas, you're pleased with what you're seeing here thus far. It's kicked in. There is no delayed offsides here, so it's an automatic whistle. 5:04 left to go here in the opening stanza. 0-0 is the score. How about that blizzard in Buffalo, ladies and gentlemen? I got to tell you, though, very disappointed that the NFL's not playing that game in Buffalo. I mean, I understand, safety and this and that, but, the teams could have slept at the arena for the next 3 days and just walked out on the field. What, we haven't played football in empty buildings before? Avion Bork now. Chasing it down in the corner, sent behind the net. Nice job there by Cartilage. Cartilage with nice edge work. Down the right wing now, here comes Cartilage. Cartilage over the blue line. Cartilage couldn't get the puck deep. Stepping up at the blue line. Again, we see Jersey just taking away the neutral zone. I like to see Norwich get the puck in deep and go get it. Sent in now. Cartilage on it there. Cartilage on the backhand for Avion Bork. Avion Bork cleared out to center. Goes off the stick there of a couple of Norwich players. Bodies collide there as number 19. Tramontano stepped up at the blue line. Back the other way now. Polopchik. Polopchik sliding it over. Simon, one-timer. Big stop there by Kosher. And there'll be no further play. Boy, it kind of feels like New Jersey's had the better of play, but the shots on goal are relatively even. Well, a nice stop there by Kosher. His biggest test this evening thus far. And he passed it with flying colors. He brought his number 2 pencil. He filled in his circle, and he made his mark full and dark. So a nice move there by that young goaltender. That's Noah Kosher. Number 33 in your scorecard. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. Kosher like a can of corn. Saw that one. Made the nice glove save. Covered one of the games that Kosher did up in Bearsville. Barrelville? Either way, somewhere up in, I think it was Rhode Island. That's the next state up north, right? He made a save, ladies and gentlemen, that was out of this world. I remember that one. Behind the net now. Trying to get it back to the blue line. They do. The Rockets looking to set up shop once again down low. Chasing it there. We got it in front. Kosher just calmly swiped it out of there. Side of the net. Dangerously. Leapt up there on the windowsill for a moment. And almost ended up on the back of the net. Or the top of the net, I should say, where the old water bottle rests. Trying to get it out now. Bouncing puck. Kicked ahead there. Nice job by the Rockets to keep it in. Letting the shot go. Missed on the waffle side. Rockets pinching in there. That's Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov sends it hard around. First on it there is Norwich. They're trying to chip it away to center. Sent back in by the Rockets. Again, it's an automatic offsides. Sometimes we play automatic offsides. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes we play 18 minutes. It depends on what league the game is, I guess, sanctioned in or under. I'm not sure how all of that works. And tonight, there is no delayed offside, so I'm assuming if you're shorthanded and you ice the puck, it's still icing. I'm not sure. Norwich with the puck now, looking to set things up. 3:20 left to go here in the opening stanza. Still a scoreless affair. Gagnon carrying the puck in. He lost the handle on it. Just can't penetrate that Jersey D over the blue line. Not letting anybody skate in with it. That's a good job by Jersey. Norwich is going to have to adjust their game a little bit here and get the puck in deep and go to work. Walters. And I'm sure that Coach Sheen will make the necessary adjustments during the intermission. Bouncing puck now. Trying to get it out. The Rockets send it away to center. Here comes Lipkin. Lipkin over the blue line. Lipkin lost the handle on it. Sending it in deep there with Sheeny. On it first there is Norwich. A D-to-D pass behind the net. Nice breakout there by the Norwich Hockey Club. That one hit Martineau. Martineau staying with it. Martineau fired that one into the ventilation system. And there'll be no further play. So I got to see last weekend. I went with the family. Last weekend we did the one hockey tournament up in Simsbury. It was a lot of fun. It was fantastic. And then Sunday, after all was said and done, I went to go see Wakanda Forever. No spoilers. There'll never be spoilers from me. It was very, very good. I was expecting great. Mariano did get the puck over off sides there as Ayat did his best to stay on sides and couldn't do so. Offsides is the call. A lot of whistles this period. But again, when you don't have delayed offsides, that tends to happen. Still a scoreless affair here in Norwich tonight between the Rockets and the Norwich Hockey Club. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner. Thank you so much for tuning in. An absolute blessing, honor, and privilege. We got 3 games this weekend here for the Norwich Hockey Club. This is the first of 3 in a row. How about that? It's a Norwich weekend, ladies and gentlemen. As they send the puck in. Majorano in on the forecheck. Sheldon Majorano, number 7 in your scorecard. All around Payson. Got a piece of it. Kept in at the blue line. Deflected in front dangerously there. Tramontano in the corner. Met there by Payson. This is what I want to see the boys doing. Get it in deep. Cause the turnover. Go to work. Laflamme with the puck now. Laflamme took a big hit there. Now, I have no problem with that not being a call. Mind Trujillo, and there'll be no further play. I didn't think that was a penalty to hit on the Flom. Let me be exceptionally clear. However, with that being said, we've got to harken back in our minds to the penalty that caused a 5-on-3 for a minute and 8 seconds. There's nowhere near that contact that we saw there. If you're not going to call it, don't call it. I'm all for it. I'll sign right now. I'm not saying you got to make up for that call. I don't like make-up calls. They're worse than the original bad call. I'll just keep letting the boys play, and the broadcaster will be pleased, and everybody at home won't have to hear the broadcaster complain about it. Everybody wins. Here comes Norwich now out to center. But you do see what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen. It's not without point. At least in my mind, anyway. And it's not easy to officiate. I've officiated thousands of games. Literally, seriously, probably thousands of games. I'm not saying it's easy. But I always had it in my mind, maybe as an old goaltender, that's why. If it's not taking away a scoring chance, and it's not egregiously trying to hurt somebody or, an obvious trip or something. For me, you had to earn a penalty. But that's just me. I'm just getting older and older, really storming towards the get off my lawn type of old man. And I'm looking forward to those days. Chipped ahead now. A foot race ensues in on the goaltender. Trujillo coming out to play it. Hard along the boards there. Nice job by Trujillo to come out and get that puck. The last minute to play. Norwich with the puck now down the right wing. Sidestepping the defenseman. Sending it in behind the net. Got it out in front. Deflected. Oh, that just missed. What a nice passing play there on the backhand. Martineau lets the shot go. He's got the puck behind the net. I think the ref blew the whistle because he lost sight of it, and the Rockets took exception to it. And it looks like the netminder going at it there with Martineau behind the net. They are dancing together, and over there is Avion Bork. Bork looks like a grizzly bear manhandling that young lad there. But you got to do what you got to do. You got to stick up for your teammates. These things happen. That was number 20, Inouye. He did a good job to tangle with Bork there. Not a great career move, but these things happen. Cooler heads have prevailed there. The ref blew the whistle, but the puck was still loose. And then Norwich continued on for the wraparound. Let's see who that was. That was Martineau, who continued on the wraparound. The goaltender didn't like it. The Rockets didn't like it. And they got together to have a discussion about it. I really hope nobody gets a power play out of all that, though. I don't think anybody should. I think it should be just a couple of guys get 2 minutes for roughing. I don't know the internationally recognized sign in officiating for mauled by a bear. Avion Bork should definitely get 2 minutes for mauling. But no majors or nothing. No power plays for anybody. Otherwise, I'll be a little bit upset. It was just, the old scrum. We'll see what comes of it here. The officials are talking things over. I would say 2 minutes to the goaltender for roughing, 2 minutes to Martineau for roughing, 2 minutes to number 20, Inouye for roughing, and 2 minutes to Avion Bork, 2 minutes for mauling. That would be me. In my opinion, there's no way anybody should have a power play here because the ref blew it anyway. The puck was loose, and the ref blew the whistle dead. It was his fault. He started the whole thing. He lets the boys play. This doesn't happen. Now, he lost sight of the puck. I'm not saying he did it on purpose or anything, but, I just really hope neither team comes away with a power play here. That's all I ask. We'll see. I'm trying to read lips here. The ref seems to be pointing. And gave the roughing sign there. Really should be 2 guys, 2 minutes each. No, 2 guys from each team, 2 minutes each for roughing. Hopefully that's what's. Although Coach Sheehan doesn't look too happy with the explanation that he's getting right now. Let's see if we can read lips for you. He's a very calm, cool, collective coach. Usually you're not talking. And it looks like they got an extra 2 up there right now on Avion Bork. don't see any other penalties up on the screen, so it could be a power play for the Rockets. Their fourth of the period. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think I need to tell you I humbly disagree. You can remove the humble part if you like. But I don't want to sound too much like a Homer. Prefer to sound more like a Marge or a Bart or a Lisa or a little baby Simpson. All right, now the penalty's taken off the board. So that pleases the broadcaster. We'll see here. If we see 5 skaters from each organization reporting for the face-off, I'll be very, very pleased. We'll see what shakes out here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right now, Norwich has got 6 guys out there, so they're really confusing the broadcaster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Norwich. Face-off outside the zone, obviously. Yeah, that's that's obvious. And it looks like we got, I think it's going to be 5-on-5, so great job by the officials, ladies and gentlemen. I never doubted you boys for a minute. That's the right call. They got it right. Good job, fellas. That's what I like to see. Whatever gets handed out is handed out. It's all academic. As long as nobody has a power play. I think the ref is pointing that the faceoff should be down low. I think it should be outside because obviously the Norwich D got involved. So far, it's still 5-on-5. Yep, it's going to be 5-on-5. All right. Good job, Mr. and Mr. Official. All right, so 45 seconds left to go. So all that ended up being a 5-on-5. Into the corner it goes now. Sent all the way down by the Rockets. Hit the home run ball over the blue line. Trying to get back to the puck. Letting the shot go. Never got it off. A great job there by Ayotte to come back and break it up as Gagnon got a big chunk of them there. 20 seconds left, getting it out in front. Ayotte saying, get that out of here. Cleared, but not out. Away comes Norris now, chipping it up ahead. Here's a chance at the blue line. Payson walking into the backhand. Big stop there. The rebound is pushed wide. Oh, big stop by Trigello. With 11 seconds left to go here in the opening stanza, Payson with his third opportunity. Down the right wing, sliding it across. 3 seconds left, letting the shot go in front. Poke checked away there by Kosher as the buzzer sounds. End-to-end action there. As things really opened up for almost the first time tonight in the last 15 to 20 seconds there. Well, the opening stanza comes to a close. Your score at the end of one was your score at the beginning of one. 0-0 is the score. Still a great opportunity for everybody at home to throw in $5 a man on the first goal still. All right, you're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. The Zamboni's going to come out to do what Zambonis do. You got about 15 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. I highly suggest making yourself a sandwich, having some leftovers, preparing for tomorrow's hockey itinerary, walking the dog, whatever you got to do, checking your Facebook, updating your Facebook status, and we'll see you right back here in about 15 minutes when the Zamboni gets done doing what Zambonis do. Your score, once again, at the end of one, the Rockets 0 and the Norwich Hockey Club 0. We'll see you right back here in about 15 minutes. Thank you so much for tuning in. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner. What a fun first period. All right, we'll see you back here in about 15 minutes. Oh, my. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a fantastic intermission. We are about ready to get back underway here between the Rockets and the Norwich Hockey Club. Still waiting on the first goal of the evening. Both teams with good opportunities. Norwich, a couple of breakaway opportunities. The Rockets, I would say, with more of the play in the Norwich zone. The shots on goal are pretty even, as far as I know. Don't have the old intern yet keeping track. I went over to see if I could help with the sound system, but there was a lot of buttons and knobs and things over there that they all said do not touch on them. So I started fiddling with them and still couldn't get it to work. All right, the second stanza is underway from the Rose Garden here in Norwich, Connecticut. Godsell knocks it down there for the Rockets. On it there's Ayotte. Ayotte got it away to center. Here's Laflamme now. Laflamme down the right wing. Laflamme protecting the puck, trying to get it in front on the backhand. Laflamme run into there a couple of times by Godsell. Cleared but not out, kept in. Alexis Cloutier got it down low. Payson trying to get it in front. Laflamme was circling. Alexis Cloutier pinching. Sent it cross ice. Ayotte pinching. Nice job by Ayotte to get it down low. Good job there by Xavier Ayotte. We play 17-minute stanzas. That one was touched over the red line, so no icing. Ayotte at first there. Ayotte absorbs a big hit, protects the puck. Lost the puck, couldn't find it for a moment. Quickly stolen, turnaround, they score! A quick turnover in front leads to a Rockets goal. There's number 77. Hubert Polipchuk buries the biscuit there for the Rockets as he stole the puck from behind the net and all in one motion. Turned and buried the biscuit there, so Jersey's on the board. They lead it 1-0. Just 51 seconds into the second stanza here. As Norwich was carrying the puck out, had the stick lifted. A quick wrap around, and just like that, it's 1-0. The Rockets take the lead. So the first lead tonight goes to Jersey. Bouncing puck now, trying to get the puck in. That was Robles. Behind the net it goes now. Cartledge on it there. Cartledge puts the brakes on, comes back out the other way. Norwich with a cross-ice pass there. That's Aguilera. Richie Aguilera, number 19. Giving chase behind the net. Aguilera leaning into him there. Sent back out to center. Chasing it down there is Gagnon. Gagnon on it there. Gagnon leaving it for Cartledge. Cartledge at the side of the net. Got it up through center ice now for Aguilera. Aguilera couldn't hold on to it, but now Norwich following it in. Trudillo steering it off into the corner. The Rockets sending it back out dangerously there. Norwich got away with having too many men on the ice. Now is the ref going to call it? He didn't call it when he touched him. So let's see here. I think he is. Let's see if he gives the internationally recognized sign there for too many men on the ice stirring the old porridge. If he does, it was the right call. One of the Norwich players hopped on the ice, touched the puck, and there were 6 guys out there, so he didn't really touch the puck. It was more shot into his skate. So I can't imagine why he blew the whistle if that's not what it is. I don't see anybody from Norwich. Now I do see somebody. No. I don't see anybody from Norwich headed to the sin bin as of yet. Let's see here. The ref seems to be signaling anyone something. I don't know why he blew the whistle then. All right, well, I thought for sure Norwich was getting called for too many men on the ice. At first I was like, you didn't blow the whistle when it touched him. And then he blew the whistle. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm as confused as you are, but we remain at 5-on-5, 1-0, Jersey leading it. Picking up the puck now is Avion Bork. Avion Bork sliding across. Payson lost the handle on it. Couldn't get it in. And now Norwich has got to find the energy that they normally have at home. And you trying to get the puck across. Payson lost the handle on it. Couldn't corral it. Back the other way now. Thatker sending it in on Kosher. Kosher steering it aside. Avion Bork in the corner. He's doing battle there. Couldn't come away with it. Now protects it for Ayotte. Ayotte trying to hit LaFlamme up ahead. LaFlamme lost the handle on it. LaFlamme going back to get it there. Inque. I-N-Q-U-E, Inque, I believe would be how you say it. Sending the puck in. On the netminder there, Trigello. A little bit of pushing and shoving again after the whistle, as the Rocket players didn't care for the little bit of snow there. Gagnon gave the netminder. And the Rockets letting him know about it. But you got to do that. You got to get him right in the mind. I think we all know that. Got to do something. Got to try and shake him off their game a little bit. 14:23 left to go here in the second stanza. 1-0, Jersey leading it. Face off won by Norwich, trying to get it back to the blue line. Sent down low, tracking it down now on the backhand, pulling the trigger. A lot of traffic in front there as Speller got to the backhand. Sent back up the other way now. Here comes DePrisco. DePrisco letting the shot go right between the N, the H, and the C there. And it's held on to by Kosher. Kosher shakes it off there. 14 minutes, 7 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner. Please share that link, share that link, share that link. If you're just joining us, you could text anybody, solubroadcasting.org. Or you can go to our YouTube and type in Solu Broadcasting and watch it there. And remember the boys and girls, well, only boys here tonight, and go back and watch the games after in our archives. As Norwich coming away with it now, sending it out to center, a bouncing puck there. The Rockets send it back in to Prisco. Prisco's had a good game. And the Rockets are they play the game with a snarl. I like their game. Here comes Norwich now. Cross-ice pass. Up for Crayer. Crayer. Run into there by Baird. I think Baird took the worst of it, but he got right back up. And the Rockets send it all the way in behind the net. Goes all the way around. Too fast in there for the netminder Kosher to come out and get it. It ends up back at center. Polopchik with the puck there. Polchopik. I apologize to the entire Polchopik family, or however it is you guys call yourselves. Please forgive me. I'm not a smart man, ladies and gentlemen, but I know what offsides is. 13:20 left to go here in the second stanza. The middle stanza. Shakespeare's favorite stanza, ladies and gentlemen. Sekni out there, number 33 in your scorecard. It's Peter Sekni. As the Rockets gain the puck now. Sekni on it there. Sekni trying to get it in deep. Couldn't do so. Now he tries to keep it in. LaFlamme got it out and out to center, but it's sent right back in there by Thackeray. All right, first there's Cartledge. Cartledge behind the net trying to get it out. Bouncing puck dangerously. Away comes Payson. Payson with LaFlamme. Payson to the outside. Poke checked away at the blue line. Oh, I thought that caused it to go offsides. The ref disagrees with the broadcaster. We call that Tuesdays around here. Sent out to center now, a 2-on-1 developing. That one was offsides. There's the whistle. All right, so offsides is the call. I want to remind everybody and ask everybody, if you're enjoying the broadcast, please consider smashing that donation button you see there on your screen. That helps us continue on our mission to bring everybody as many games as we possibly can with never any sort of pay-per-view or archive fee or subscription fee or anything like that. That's our mission. So that's how we keep the lights on, ladies and gentlemen. That and our sponsors and our Patreon subscriptions and things of that ilk. So we thank you so much. Hope you're enjoying this. Has been a good, low-scoring affair here. A nasty one. As it's sent behind the net now. Norwich trying to get the puck out. Coming away with it, there's Payson. Payson took a big hit at center ice, but got the puck out. Trailing and following it, getting back to Payson. Payson letting the shot go. Here comes LaFlamme. LaFlamme coming through. He's pulled down. Looks like we're going to have a Norwich power play as they let the shot go there right after the whistle. But they had touched it up, though. The Rockets did. It was a delayed penalty. So it's no goal. The whistle blew. That's the correct call. But to the power play goes Norwich. A chance to get the equalizer now. Their first power play of the evening. As the care, I believe, is the young man who went to the sin bin. 12:10 left to go in the second stanza. To the power play goes Norwich for the first time tonight, and it could not have come at a better time. They trail this one 1-0. Taking the faceoff now is Jacob Martineau. Martineau wins the draw. Back to the blue line. They look to set up shop. Avion Bork goes right to the cooker on the power plays. Casts that big shadow. As Ayot knocks it down. Ayot chased there by Godzall. Ayot through the neutral zone. Godzall got a chunk of him. Godzall with a big hit there along the boards. As it sent hard around. Looking to go to work and set up shop there as Martineau couldn't corral the puck. And Jersey sending it back out to center. Avion Bork getting the Jets going. Stepping to the outside. Protecting the puck. At the dot, letting the shot go top of the crease there, closing the wickets. Javier Trujillo. Nice stop there by Trujillo. Probably Trujillo. Would probably be a better way to say it. Well, we'll see. All right, face off to the right of the netminder. That's his waffle side. He catches conventionally from my perspective. Eric DiPietro would disagree, as would Grant Fuhr. And lest we forget, the great Darren Pupa would not see it that way. Face off one. Quick shot from the point. Went off the back skate of the netminder there. As Payson got the quick shot off. Couldn't get it down low. Sent all the way down by the Rockets. Well, if you ice the puck and you're shorthanded, it's still icing. Don't get mad at the broadcaster. Don't get mad at the official, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if that's USA Hockey or Connecticut Hockey or I don't know. I don't know who was in on that meeting and said, yeah, that's a good idea. If they're shorthand, they ice the puck, it's still icing. Let's go with that. I wonder if that person had ever laced up a pair of skates in his life or her life. Back to the blue line, hops over the stick of Payson and all the way down. Tracking it down now is Ayot. Xavier Ayot. With exactly 1 minute left to go in the man advantage, he rounds the net like Bobby Orr. First pass fails to connect there. As Payson sends it back now for Avion Bork. Avion Bork through the neutral zone. Carrying the puck over, firing it there. Ended up in the bench. All right now, I got to tell you, Norwich just looks a little bit out of sync. They don't look nearly as sharp as they normally do, especially on home ice. The first pass is not there. That doesn't mean they can't find it. Don't get me wrong. And they know it. You know, it's frustrating. You can see it. You can sense it. For whatever reason right now, it's a little bit of a tough haul here for the Norwich Hockey Club, but more than half the game to find their game, so no need to hit the panic button. Only 1-0. And certainly they've got a better game into another gear, and I'm hoping that they find. Trying to send it back to the blue line. That didn't connect. The Rockets coming away with it there. They send it out to center, shorthanded now. Here comes Polopchik. Polopchik setting to the outside. Poke checked away there by Gagnon. Perfectly timed poke check there by Mattis Gagnon. Back the other way now on the power play through the neutral zone. Martineau serpentining. Martineau cutting to the middle, letting the shot go. He scores! Jacob Martineau. It's a power play goal for Norwich. It couldn't have come at a better time. It couldn't be any bigger than that, ladies and gentlemen. As the frustration was just beginning to set in for the Norwich Hockey Club, Martineau picked up the puck, weaved his way through traffic, got in the shooting zone, let the shot go. A huge goal there for Norwich. That gets the crowd into it. And just like that, it's a power play goal with 10:14 left to go in the second stanza. 1-1 is your score. That was a huge goal, ladies and gentlemen. I know you might be saying, Scotty, there's 10 minutes left to go here in the second period. I think you're making it a little bit bigger of a deal. No, I'm telling you. That was a very, very big goal. Things were just not going to Norwich's way. And to bury the biscuit there, that changes right now the atmosphere in the building. Changes how everybody's seeing things in between the years, because it's all about what you're thinking, what you're feeling. We'll see if Norwich can maintain the momentum here that Martineau has given them. So 1-1 is the score. Exactly 10 minutes left to go here in the second stanza. A huge power play goal there by Norwich. They draw even. Love, love, as they say in the tennis world. I think I've watched more tennis, though, in the last 2 years than I had in the last 20. I used to watch it when I was a kid. I was an avid tennis fan. Used to love Boris Becker, Yvonne Lendl, of course, McEnroe, Connors, Bjorn Borg, of course. Back in the day, Agassi and then Sampras came along. And that's where I kind of left the tennis world after those two guys. Not for any reason. I was like, I'm not. Well, there's a giveaway now. Dangerously there as they went down to get it. Norwich trying to get the puck out. It wasn't one of those things. I think I just got older and had other things to do on Saturday morning than have breakfast at Wimbledon. It's Martina Navratilova. Carrying it out now through the neutral zone there. That was Gagnon. Gagnon left it, got it back in front dangerously there as he cut to the cooker. As always, after the whistle, a little bit of pushing and shoving. I tell you, these two teams do not like each other. I don't know if there's any sort of history between these two, but they are not fans of one another. And that pleases the broadcaster, as long as nobody does anything dirty to hurt either anybody out there. You know, if you get into a little bit of a disagreement after the whistle, these things happen. Not foreign to the product as Norwich wins the faceoff, looking to go backdoor as Aguilera was creeping in. Sent away, chasing it down there, Halise Cloutier. He's on it there, but it crosses the goal line for icing. So another faceoff going to come deep in the Rocket zone. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. What a day we got tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not even sure how many games on the docket. I lost track. We'll be here for a doubleheader Mites battle in the morning at 8 a.m. bright and early. And we don't get the extra hour of sleep that we got. I don't know if that was last week or that was 2 weeks ago. Got that extra hour. That was pleasing. And there's a 10:30 battle, Pee Wee battle, excuse me. And we're off to Providence, 3 games from the dunk. On the Solu Broadcasting Network, Godsell now trying to get it in front, cross ice pass, backdoor, letting the shot go. Big stop there by Kosher. Nice rush there by the Rockets. Attempting to hit the home run ball there as Gagnon was hit. As the puck was approaching, thought it might have been passing interference. Ref says play on. Rockets trying to come away to center, couldn't do so. Here's Payson now. Payson circling the wagons at his own blue line. Head up, eyes up. Sending it up down the right wing there for Gagnon. That's Zachary Gagnon. Tips it in. In on the forecheck there is Aguilera. Went back out to center. On it first there with the Rockets. Down the left wing. Trying to come out of the corner with it. Rockets got the puck behind the net. Payson coming over to corral the puck. Get it out, but is it out to center? Yes, it is. Chipped ahead to center. Rockets first on it there with exactly 8 minutes to go here in the second stanza. Chipped ahead there, Majorano. Majorano trying to corral the puck, couldn't do so. Back the other way now, Sekni. Sekni put on the brakes, tried to get it in front, bouncing puck, ends up back at center ice. I feel like Norwich has tightened up in their own zone. A lot less room here for the Rockets than we saw in the first stanza. Chipped ahead now, Payson. Payson for Laflamme. Laflamme down the right wing. Laflamme letting the shot go. Tried to test the 5-hole. The netminder reached for it there. Couldn't get to the rebound. As a stick awkwardly got stuck in the ice there. I've done that. As it hits the wayward stick there behind the net. And someone lost a throat guard, so we want to get that back to the young lad. Very important piece of equipment there. Like to see it mandated across the board by USA Hockey, but that's another podcast for another time. All right, 7:20 left to go here in the second stanza. So we are now officially into the second half of the game here. Oh, wait, that might not be true. They're not 15-minute periods, 17-minute periods. What's half of 17? Well, 8 plus 8 is 16. Well, either way, we're darn close. We're right in the middle. We're really close. Picking up the puck now. Back the other way, Robles. Robles over the blue line. 1-on-5. Robles waiting for the cavalry to arrive. Got it down low. Now we see Norwich applying some pressure here on the forecheck. That pleases the broadcaster. As they're now giving Jersey a hard time to get out of the zone. Picked off at center ice. Nice job there by Cartilage. Carrying it back in. And after the whistle again, we see a little bit of pushing and shoving. As Cartilage took a big right hook there across the jaw. And he's took a nice flounder there, looking like LeBron James. That's a good job by Cartilage to sell it. You got to do what you got to do. Oh, excuse me, I apologize. That was Martineau who took it. He sold that very well. That was a great job there. As he took a cross check right across the grill. I believe it was Evan Mana, who gave it to him. He went down and did everything he possibly could to sell it. He might be saying, Mr. Broadcast, I wasn't selling anything. Evan Mana, 2 minutes for roughing. So Norwich, who's already 1-for-1 on the power play, now heading back to it. looking to take the lead for the first time tonight. I'm sure Martineau would be very pleased to help his organization take the lead. All right, he'll be taking the face-off. Against number 77, that's Hubert Olchlopik, perhaps. Back to the blue line now. They win the draw, does Norwich. Setting up, going to work. There's Payson letting the shot go. A lot of bodies in front as Avion Bork was there. I'm going to start calling him Eclipse. Letting the shot go on the power play. Nice job to win the puck there. Cross ice. Seaman, one-timer, goes right over the crossbar for Payson. Norwich protecting the puck now along the boards. Martineau walking off, walking in, looking to pull the trigger. He scores! Jacob Martineau draws the penalty, gets the power play, and then gets the power play goal. Oh, the young lad is doing it all for Norwich here this evening. 2-1 is the score. His second goal of the night. Norwich now 2 for 2 on the power play. As Martineau walked into the shooting lane, let the wrist shot go through a screen. And just like that, it's 2-1 with 6:18 left to go here in the second stanza. So it's Laflamme with the assist. Martineau with his second of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. 2 for 2 is Norwich on the power play. Boy, I tell you, Martineau did everything on that power play. He got the penalty, drew the penalty, sacrificed himself for the good of the team, and then buried the biscuit after winning the faceoff. He won the faceoff. They never relinquished possession. That's what you call a Swiss Army knife, ladies and gentlemen. As Martineau doing a little bit of everything. And just like that, for the first time tonight, Norwich has got the lead faceoff. Won by Payson, letting the shot go Alice Cloutier. And that didn't miss by much. And now Norwich really starting to wake up. You can see the energy in the legs. Here's a chance in front for Laflamme. Poke checked away. Now they're first on the loose pucks. Oh, this is pleasing the broadcaster. Alice Cloutier letting the shot go. A big stop there by Trujillo. In the corner getting worked over there by Baird. Now they walk in front with it. Loose puck behind the net. Bodies collide there. Cooler heads prevail. 2-1 is the score. 5 minutes, 50 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. Norwich leading it. On back-to-back, belly-to-belly power play goals by Martineau. Here in the second stanza. The Rockets have got to stay out of the sin bin here. Obviously, the Norwich power play very deadly. And now we see all the energy, all the momentum has crept its way over to the Norwich side. It's like they have woken up, ladies and gentlemen, as I was hoping they would. Now, I understand some people at home are, a little bit surprised to hear someone rooting for one of the teams in broadcasting because they don't teach anybody that in broadcasting school anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, tell everybody to be neutral, but if you're looking for neutrality, if you're looking for impartiality, if you're looking for mediocrity, I apologize, but you've tuned into the wrong station. Tripping is the call there. As the penalty's taken by Norwich. Didn't see who it was, but might have been Speller. He's pleading his case. I can't argue with that call. I think it was an accidental trip, but trip nonetheless. So right back to the power play now goes Jersey. Their fifth power play of the night. They're 0 for 4 so far, and they had 1 minute and 8 of a two-man advantage in the first stanza, as we all remember. Looks like the netminder kosher. Getting a little bit of repairs there on the glove. Let's see what he went over, pointing at his finger. I wonder if sometimes the puck can hit you in a spot where there's no padding even inside a glove or a waffle, and they're pouring water on it, and he just wants to get it taped up or something. We'll see. See if the medical staff there is on top of it. They got some sort of toolbox out. Tape it up, rub a little dirt on it. Everything will be just fine. He's a goalie. He'll be fine. It does happen, though. Even if you got your hand in those things sometimes. He finds that one spot where there's no padding. Could always get you on the nail, perhaps. Let's see here. There we go. As he gets his repairs done, picks up his gear, and heads back to the crease. You can easily lose a nail doing something like that. But you got to keep going, you know. You don't want to come out of net for anything like that, that's for sure. All right, so a big power play here for the Rockets. They trail for the first time tonight 2-1 with 5:14 left to go here. In the second stanza, Speller in the box, 2 minutes for tripping. Face-off deep in the Norwich zone. Both teams have been dominating on the face-off on the power plays, but this time Norwich wins it. So important to win the face-offs when you're on the power play or shorthanded. Cross, letting the shot go. Big stop there as Kosher got the flip on it. Kept it at the blue line. Zakar sending it across now. Rockets trying to get it down low. Nice stick there by Halise Cochier, but it doesn't get out. Now the Rockets got it down low. Walking off the boards near the student section there. Back to the blue line. Zakar sliding it across. Letting the shot go. A lot of traffic in front. That hit Halise Cochier. Into the corner it goes now. He protects the puck. Using the body there. Nice play there by big number 16. Austin Halise Cloutier couldn't get it out. Took a weird bounce off the glass. Still back there. Taking on a couple of Rockets. Ayat going down to the ice. Back to the blue line it goes now. Poltrolik sliding it over for the care. The care sending it down low. Rockets quick tough angle shot there. That just missed. That did not miss by much. Boy, the Rockets do a great job of puck movement on the power play as we saw in the first period. Still have not found a way to get one by here on the power play. As we see a little bit of give and go. Straight away letting the shot go. That was deflected and went off the butt end of Kosher. Cleared and away to center now. Kept in by Zakar. No, it did get over center ice there. And much to the smiling face there, Halise Cloutier, as you see, he gets back up covered in snow. Looks like he got into a fight with an abominable snowman there and lost. Great shift there by Halise Cloutier and the rest of the penalty killers, Payson, Laflamme, and number 73, Ayat. So 4 fresh penalty killers out there for Coach Sheehan. Taking the face-off now, Crayer. Crayer out there with Martineau. And Gagnon, Mattis Gagnon. And Cartledge. The 4 penalty killers out there for Norwich. 35 seconds remaining in the man advantage. 3:45 to go here in the second stanza. Behind the net, Rockets protecting the puck. Send it into the corner. Now they send it back again behind the net. On it there is Lipkin. Lipkin harassed there. Lipkin trying to protect the puck. Norwich can't get it out. Baird keeping it in. Baird sending it down low. Rockets lost the handle on it. Chipped out to center and not far enough for icing. Softly chipped out. Nice job there by Martineau. Martineau doing it all here for Coach Sheehan tonight. Now he's killing penalties. He's got 2 goals already. Looking for the hat trick. Sent ahead now, Lipkin. Lipkin down the left wing. Lipkin. Lost the handle on it. Now he found it. Lipkin with it. Lipkin walks off the boards. Sent it there. Martineau tried to send it out to center. Got under it a little bit. That was a little bit of a 9-iron. As he chipped it, but it did not get out. So the faceoff will come deep in the Norwich zone. We're back to 5-on-5. That was right at the end of the power play. So the power play is over. 0 for 5 of the Rockets on the power play tonight. That's been the difference. Norwich 2 for 2. The Rockets 0 for 5. And the score is 2-1. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Again, hockey's not a complicated game. It's just very hard to play. The care letting the shot go alone in front. Deflected. Oh, that just missed. As Lipkin had got to the cooker. The care pouring it down there. He takes a big hit there, laying a lumber to him. There was Payson. Behind the net now, Ayat. Ayat puts the brakes on. Ayat decides to go back this way for Avion Bork. Oh, nice play there by Xavier Ayat. Calmly changing directions 2 times behind the net. Majorano now in the corner. He sends it hard around. He pays the price. Ayat pinching. Ayat pinch for a moment. Now he heads back to the blue line. It was covered by Payson. Walking off the boards. Tough angle shot there. Went off the clavicle of the netminder. It's loose in front. Poke checked away there by the Rockets. Now we see the Norwich forecheck going to work. Laflamme behind the net. Pitching down low. Ayat couldn't get to it. Still loose. Laflamme back on it. Laflamme looking. Back for Ayat. Nice job to cover the blue line. Chip back in by Payson. Majorano in on the forecheck. Now Norwich finding their game. Get the puck in deep. Lay the lumber into the guy. Get the puck in front and have a scoring opportunity. A little bit of pushing and shoving again after the whistle there. As Payson got together with Godzel. So the face-off in deep now. To the left of the netminder, Trujillo. Trujillo. Just sounds better if I say it that way. Blue line now, Halise Cloutier backed up for a moment. Got caught in that in-between section there for a quick second. Recovered nicely. Here's Robles. Robles lost the handle on it, sent back in. Into the corner it goes now. That's Matis Gagnon on it there. Lost his footing behind the net dangerously. Could be trouble here for Norwich. They come back to help out. Tried to get it to the late man coming, and a nice job chipped ahead to center. Bouncing puck now. Martineau lost the handle on it. Followed up by Robles. Robles in the corner. Robles lost the handle on it. Julian Robles, number 11 in your scorecard. They're digging, they're mucking. They got the puck back to Gagnon. Gagnon lets the shot go. That's deflected on the way in. A minute 10 to go. Excuse me, a minute 20. I apologize. Nice job there by Halise Cloutier to keep it in as he poured at it. Got 4 Norwich players all within a foot of each other. Got to watch out for that. Got to come away with the puck if that's the situation. Here's Gagnon now. Gagnon giving chase. Gagnon under duress. Tried to chip it to himself. Couldn't do so. Fresh legs for the Rockets right there. That's a Rocket sandwich on Norwich bread there. As Gagnon came together with Martineau. Knocking it down out of midair. Sending it now down the right wing. Out of gas there was Martineau. Martineau got it in though. He'll go for a change. Pazin in on the forecheck. Sent into the corner. Halise Cloutier going off. A good shift there again by number 16. Sent away to center. Knocked down by Avion Bork. Avion Bork sends it in. Off the boards in the corner. 30 seconds left to go. Another thing we're seeing too here by Norwich, they really simplified their game about halfway through this second period. A little bit of trouble behind the net now. Sent the man flying. No call. Rockets on it there. Letting the shot go. Saved by Kosher. Now we see the Rockets applying pressure. Sent away to center. All over it there was Pazin. He had the young lad under a lot of duress there. If he had signed a document at that time, it would not hold up in a court of law. 3 seconds left now. Bouncing puck dangerously comes out to the blue line. And there's the buzzer, ladies and gentlemen. And the second stanza comes to a close. Your score at the end of 2. The Norwich Hockey Club 2. And the New Jersey Rockets 1. We'll be right back in about 15 minutes with the start of the third and final chapter of this unwritten story unveiling right before your very eyes and ears here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner. We'll see you right back here in about 15 minutes. Enjoy that sandwich. You know you earned it. We'll see you back here for the third and final period of this one-goal affair. 2-1 Norwich leading it. And oh my! And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the third and final stanza here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. And what a fantastic affair we are being privy to here tonight. 2-1 is the score. Norwich leading it as we head into the third period. And the third period is brought to us by our friends at B&D Auto Body. B&D Auto Body, the sponsor of the collision of the affair for the biggest hit of the game. B&D Auto Body, Southeastern Connecticut's premier collision specialist. They're located at 31 Route 163, Montville, Connecticut. Give Alex a call at 860-848-3714. They're open Monday to Friday, Saturday by appointments. They are closed on Sunday. They are your Chick-fil-A, if we could still say that. B&D Auto Body. Ladies and gentlemen, they bring us the collision of the affair. And the third period also brought to us by our friends at Shire Real Estate. They also bring us the top dog of the affair, which we name after the affair is over right away. A good real estate agent doesn't disappear once your closing papers are signed, ladies and gentlemen. If you or someone you know is looking to buy or sell in real estate in the area, I know just the guy. From hockey coach to real estate agent, Ryan Saja with Century 21 Shutters and Sales takes the time to get to know you and your needs. He works hard in your best interest to make sure you feel comfortable while answering all your questions. He's honest, genuine, patient, and he has all his real teeth. Well, he almost lost one there when the puck came flying into the coaching booth there a moment ago. But so give Ryan a call at 407-267-1599. That's the Shire Real Estate top dog of the affair, which we name right after the game comes to a conclusion. So thank you to our friends at Shire Real Estate and B&D Auto Body. So you're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner. What an absolute blessing, honor, and privilege it is to be here with you as the Norwich boys make their way out of the locker room and back onto the ice. For the third period, ladies and gentlemen, they lead this one 2-1, 2 goals by number 88 in your scorecard, Jacob Martineau, 2 power play goals. And that's been the story, ladies and gentlemen. That's been the scuttlebutt, as they say. 2 for 2 on the power play is Norwich. 0 for 5 on the power play is New Jersey. And that just about tells you everything you need to know, if you needed to know anything. That's about all that I got, ladies and gentlemen. That's the big difference. And the big difference, too, in that second period, I felt. Once Norwich got on the board, they started to find their game. They looked a little bit out of sync, as we discussed. I just really, personally, wasn't happy with their performance up to that point. And, I don't mean to disparage the boys. The effort was there. It wasn't that. They just looked out of sync, didn't look right, didn't look like the Norwich that I knew and loved. And then they got the goal, and then they went to work on the forecheck. Then they got the puck in low. Then they were getting to the loose pucks. And I was like, all right, there we go. Everything's all right. I was getting a little worried. I thought maybe the boys had, already started making Thanksgiving plans and didn't have their A games with them, perhaps, or things like that. I'm not going to lie. Thanksgiving's on my mind, but, Thanksgiving's always on my mind. It's just really on my mind, because we're very dangerously close to the big parade, the big Macy's parade, Snoopy and gang. Of course, Santa Claus will be coming in the caboose. All right, we're about ready to get underway here with the third and final stanza. Face off coming at center ice as it always does. Leaning in to take it. I believe that's Martineau. No, I apologize. That's Crayer. Crayer starts off for Norwich. He sends it in for Ayotte. Ayotte sends it hard along the boards. Bouncing puck now. Norwich trying to get to it. On it there is Jersey. Jersey sending it in. On it there's Kosher. Kosher leaves it for Ayotte. Ayotte behind the net. He left it for Xavier Halise Cloutier. I was going to say Xavier Cloutier, but it's Xavier Ayotte. Come on, Brain, I don't like you and you don't like me. But we've got to work together, as the great Homer Simpson once said, who's still a very young, very sexy 37 years old. Homer would be in his 70s around now. Good for him. He's a cartoon character, or was a cartoon character. Now he's more of a computer animated person. And there's Martineau looking for the hat trick. That's picked up there by Halise Cloutier, chipped ahead. Halise Cloutier has had a fantastic game thus far as he leaves it for Martineau. Martineau, 2 goals on the evening. Wheeling and dealing his way through the neutral zone, stepping over the blue line, protecting the puck. Draws a lot of attention, does that young lad, and deservedly so. I'm very glad I got him starting in my fantasy hockey league today. He's got 2 goals on the board. Should be able to draft these guys and have them in fantasy hockey. I have to talk to somebody about that. I'm sure we can do it. Into the corner now. Well, that's Cartledge. Cartledge worked over there. By the forecheck of the Rockets, sent the head down. Majorano's had a good game. He's been a little thorn in the side here tonight. A couple of times he's gotten under the skin of the Rockets, and that pleases the broadcaster. That's when he's on his game. There he is. We just talked about it. Oh, he took a right cross. And nothing called there from the official as he came in and laid the lumber, finished the check, and then Briscoe threw a right cross right across his jaw, right in front of the official, too. All right, well. He has been getting under the skin there, and I thought he drew a power play, you would think. Chipped ahead now. Here's a chance now for the Rockets down the left wing. Leaving it out in front, letting the shot go. They score! A beautiful pass there by Polopnik. And following it up and burying the biscuit for the Rockets. Let's see who it was. I didn't see it. I believe it might have been number 27, DePrisco. See, he's not leading the brigade, though. Godsell is. I think it was DePrisco, excuse me. Which is really adding insult to injury since he was the young lad who threw the right cross and got away with it. We'll wait for the announcement on the goal. It was a beautiful pass, though. Just gave the time of the goal, didn't say who scored it. Well, either way, 2-2 is the score. I thought Norwich would be headed to their third power play, but once again, the ref disagrees with the broadcaster, and we call that, like we said, Tuesday around here. It's Payson against Walters. Walters lets it run. And now we're back to square one. 2-2 is the score. Down the left wing now. With a head of steam protecting the puck. A drop pass there for Mana. Mana lets the shot go. Saved by Kosher. They jab at it. They score! Inke. Digging and digging and digging. Kosher said he had it covered. But the ref never blew it dead. So back-to-back goals there for the Rockets in a matter of seconds. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, the Rockets take the lead. The crowd is stunned. The broadcaster is stunned. We'll see how Norwich responds here. 2 quick goals there by Jersey. Kosher said he thought he had it covered. I lost sight of it. The Rockets continued to jab at it. The ref never blew it dead, obviously. Oh boy, if you came back to the living room late from headed to the kitchen, making yourself that sandwich, perhaps grabbing yourself another cocktail, and you say, what in tarnation happened? It was 2-1 when I left. Well, you got to bring your device with you. Things happen quickly here on the Solu Broadcasting Network, and just like that, Jersey takes the lead back for the second time tonight. They lead it 3-2. They led it 1-0. And then 2 straight goals by Norwich, and now 2 straight goals to start the third period. In the first 2.5 minutes of the third stanza. Well, the Norwich boys are going to have to find that second gear yet again. I thought they had found it. Although I didn't think that they had lost it on these last 2 goals, to be honest with you. The second goal was just a digging and mucking blue-collar type of goal. They got it in front and found the puck and buried it. The one before it was a beautiful passing play, so I don't think it was lack of effort or momentum or anything like that, where Jersey was buzzing quite a bit in the first period and didn't come away with what they just came away with there. Is Gagnon stepping to the outside, protecting the puck, trying to get it back in front. Couldn't do so. Jersey comes away with it, sending it out to center. Alexei Cloutier tracks it down. He tried to connect there with Martineau, couldn't get it out. Kept in at the blue line. Big hit there. Martineau sent the man flying. Backdoor all alone, pulling the trigger. A couple of big stops there by Kosher. And a couple of big hits there by Kosher as the man crashed into him. Back the other way now, drop past Martineau, looking for the hat trick. Oh, that just missed as he looked to go top shelf. And that one buzzed the tower. Ayotte now, down the left wing. Ayotte with the puck, dropping it back for Martineau. Didn't get there. Nice defensive play there by the Rockets defenseman. Sent it out, but couldn't get it out. Bouncing puck now. Sekny with a cross-ice pass. Norwich completes the player change, kicking it to himself now. Back the other way now, Zachary Gagnon. Gagnon tried to navigate there. Baird on the puck there. Gagnon gave him the old Paul Bunyan. Got away with it. Pinching in Laflamme. Laflamme kicking it to himself as he harnesses his inner Diego Maradona. Trying to get it in front there as the World Cup kicked off in Qatar. For those of you watching the World Cup, I'll check it out a little bit, I guess. A little bit of give and go there. Back to the blue line, keeping it in, letting the shot go through a screen. Trujillo got the flipper on it. Payson did a nice job to win the puck. He kicks it ahead. LaFlamme turning, trying to get it in front. Sent hard around. Ayotte read that like a fine piece of literature, but couldn't keep it in. It bounces away to center. Ayotte there, lost the handle on it temporarily, and now following it up. Polopchik. Polopchik sending it in behind the net. On it, there's DePresco. Trying to send it behind the net. Cartledge did a nice job getting to it. Norwich now coming out with it. That's LaFlamme. LaFlamme with a burst of speed. LaFlamme tripped up. The refs really must have somewhere to go. Clearly happy hour. Must end at around 10:30, and the refs want to get there. Walking off the boards now. A little bit of room pulling the trigger there. That was Gagnon. Zachary Gagnon tried to go short side. Nice job to track it down and keep it in there by Gagnon. That was Mattis Gagnon. Gagnon out there. Kept in at the blue line. Payson was alone in front there in the slot for a moment, I should say, as LaFlamme got to it. Back to the blue line, winding, shooting, letting the shot go. Waffle aside there by Trujillo. Trujillo with a nice waffle save there as Gagnon got a lot on it and quickly. Into the corner it goes. Payson lays the lumber into him, but it's sent ahead by the Rockets. And all the way down. Gagnon on it there, no icing. Oh, it is icing perhaps. There's a late whistle there by the official, and he gives the internationally recognized sign there for icing as the goaltender got into it there with Godsell. Godsell going at it there with Martineau. Now, these two teams do not like each other one bit, ladies and gentlemen, as he came across and said something to Kosher. Kosher harnessed his inner Billy Smith there, gave him a waffle across the grill, which pleased the broadcaster. And you got to remember, ladies and gentlemen, I grew up watching Billy Smith, so I see a goaltender protecting his property the way Kosher did right there, and I'm smiling year to year. That's what you should do. Ask Wayne Gretzky about it, circa 1983. Same year that Rocky defeated Clubber Lang. Letting the quick shot go to the side there by Trujillo. Nice quick shot there again by Gagnon. A nice face-off win by Norwich. They've been dominating the face-off circle here tonight. They trail this one 3-2. Kicked ahead there by Martineau. Martineau, silky smooth, sending it down low. Putting on the brakes, trying to get it back in front there was Robles. Got it back to the blue line. Keeping it in, Halise Cloutier, and hit a body out high and went right over the waffle and into the corner. Bodies collide there. Along the boards, trying to get the puck out. Robles did a nice job to keep it in against Mana. But the Rockets come away with it. Now, here's Mana now, down the right wing. Mana with a head of steam. Mana tracked to the outside. Perfectly timed poke check there as it came back to him. Bodies collide in the corner. Away with it comes Norwich now. Sidestepping the rush out to center ice. Tried to connect there on the backhand. Now they do gain the blue line onside somehow. On the back check, turning defense offense quickly is Mana. Mana, little bit of give and go. Got the puck right back. He's in the corner. Mana laying the lumber into him there was Ayotte. Norwich came away with it. That one went off the aluminum ceiling here, which used to be on the bottom of the old space shuttles. I think we sent the rocket back up to the moon this week, I believe. Everybody was all excited about. I got to be honest, though, if it ain't SpaceX, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. Just not as fun. I know NASA, used to be the top dog in town, but I'd rather, I don't know, SpaceX does it for me. Into the corner now. Guy sent the car up there with a mannequin towards Mars. That's pretty darn cool. Trying to get the puck in front. Stolen there. And we got a delayed penalty coming up here against Jersey. Up ahead for LaFlamme. LaFlamme's got Payson cutting to the cooker. At the top, Payson back. Oh, that just failed to click. As Cartledge pinches in the extra skater out there now for Norwich on the delayed penalty. Ayotte got to it. Behind the net, tried to get it back in front of Payson. It's been touched there for a half hour. Still no call. Oh, the Rockets had complete possession of it. Oh, boy, I was going to say, if Norwich scores here, the Rocket bench is not going to be pleased. So cross-check is the call here against Jersey. So back to the vaunted power play now. Goes the Norwich Hockey Club where they are 2 for 2. And they're headed to their third power play, ladies and gentlemen, looking to remain perfect on the evening. 9 minutes, 39 seconds left to go here in the affair. Jersey leading it 3-2. A power play here for Norwich. That's Martineau's out there with Ayotte. Let's see who that is at the left point. Behind the student section there, Cartledge. And I imagine the left wing might be Avion Bork. see if he goes right to the cooker, the big fella. Face off one again by Norwich. They look to set things up now along the boards. They're digging, they're mucking. They're doing their homework there. Kept in at the blue line. Nice job to keep it in. Sending it down low in the corner. Coming away with it. Got it in front. Turning, wheeling the rebound. Martineau got the second chop. And the third chop, he knocked it out of midair with one hand. Oh, my goodness. Talk about hand-eye coordination, ladies and gentlemen. You know, they keep telling the kids they play too many video games. They play too many video games. They play too many video games. And then the young lad does something like that. And then you can see Mr. and Mrs. Martineau being like, that's my boy right there, the one who knocked it out of midair with the great hand-eye coordination. Very proud. Now 9:09 left to go here, a minute 30 left to go in the power play here for Norwich. As they were buzzing there for a moment, Martineau out there with Cartledge, Ayotte, and the rest of the crew. I don't think they changed any players. Face off one, but a little too hot to handle, a little too cold to hold there for Xavier. As they look to go cross ice for Payson. Payson recovered it there as Godsell got a little bit of piece of it. A minute 18 left to go. On the man advantage now. Here comes Payson. Pile of Payson. Skating with speed through the neutral zone. Really getting the Jets going. Protecting the puck. Drops it for Martineau. Martineau back for Payson. Payson's side of the net. Looking to get it back to the point he does. Walking the line. Little bit of give and go. Payson tried to go across. Nice job to block it down low there by Lopchik. Bouncing puck. Martineau waited a moment there to pull the trigger. That throws the goalie off when you look like you're going to shoot it and you hold it just for a split second like Martineau did there. Oh, man, I'm telling you, the goalie's heart was in his throat there. I promise you. Martineau fighting off the fish hook. Well, the off-ice officials have called it. Here's a bouncing puck now behind the net, trying to get it in front. On the backhand, they score! 3 for 3 on the power play. Owen Cartledge knocked it out of midair. An amazing goal there. And just like that, we're all tied at 3 with 8 minutes and 12 seconds left to go in the affair. Another power play goal for Norwich. How about that? Boy, oh boy, you just cannot give this team a power play. What a great job there by Cartledge. Let's see here what's happening. Wait, hold on. The ref is scoring one of the... Is it no goal? I am exceptionally confused. Was there a delayed penalty against Norwich? I didn't see the ref's arm in the air. Oh, my goodness. What a turn of events here, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like Payson is in the sin bin. I'm not sure if it was something. It may have happened after the goal, though. I don't know. Well, Norwich seems very upset on the bench, though. I don't think that this is something that happened after the goal. Let's see. Wait, it still says 3-3 on the scoreboard. Oh, they just told the Rocket guy to come out of the bench, so that's a goal. Come out of the penalty box, so it's a goal. What did he get 2 minutes for? Excessive celebration? What? Payson got 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct. Ugh. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Well, either way, 3-3 is the score, more importantly, but right to the power play go the Rockets. I didn't see what happened, so I can't comment on it. If he said something or did something, or I just saw him celebrate in the corner. Cartledge buried the biscuit. They went into the corner. I'm not sure exactly what Payson did to draw the ire of the official there. Much rather see the officials once again kind of stay out of the way there, but I can't speak to it, so I don't know what happened. So I would just be pontificating blindly, as I'm prone to do, ladies and gentlemen. Don't think that I need all the facts to let you know how I feel. My son will tell you that all the time when he always, you don't even know the facts, and you're saying like you do. I know enough. It's not the facts, it's who's telling them. And now a penalty against the Rockets, ladies and gentlemen, as Godsell goes off. Well, I didn't think that was much of a penalty either, to be honest with you, but maybe it's the old payback. So you see the ref give the internationally recognized sign there for hooking. So it's going to be 4-on-4 for the next minute and 55 seconds. And what really stinks for Norwich is that 5 seconds there will be a power play. If they don't score in those 5 seconds, they're not going to be perfect on the power play anymore. It's true. They'll be 3 for 4 on the power play. I wonder what the odds are in FanDuel that they score in those 5 seconds. Chance in front. Marno leaping at it there like a hungry hippo. Again, we see after the whistle. The Jersey fellas getting together there with a little bit of a left hook there across the chops there of Martineau. Martineau's already got 2 today, number 88 in your scorecard. So the score remains 3-3 with just under 8 minutes to go here in the affair. The Rockets and Norwich Hockey Club. This has been a good one. This is going to be a good one. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. Martineau leaning in to take the draw. Got it down, though. Alice Cloutier poked it ahead. Sent ahead now to center. Down the left wing now. Polopchik. Polopchik's got a man cutting to the cooker. Pulls the trigger. Big stop. The rebound is pushed aside there by Koshers. That puck was loose. Back the other way now. Gagnon. Gagnon over the blue line. Over the red line. Sends it in over the blue line. He's in on the forecheck there. 4-on-4 hockey here, so a lot of room to operate for both organizations. As the Rockets storm ahead now to the outside. Trying to go against Ayotte. Ayotte, nice job to force him to the outside and keep him along the boards. Well, that's good defense right there. Got to show that play to my daughter right there. It's not enough just to force him to the outside. You got to finish him off. He stayed with his man, didn't let him come off the boards now, but the Rockets got it back to the blue line. Winding, shooting, then hit a body in front, dangerously alive there. Still loose, they jam at it, swiped aside there. As Kosher went reaching for it, down low. Blocking it there was Gagnon, and he sends it all the way down. What a nice play there. And Mathis Gagnon, it's not going to show up in your scorecard, ladies and gentlemen. It probably won't show up in your sabermetrics or cybermetrics or whatever math the kids are doing nowadays. But I'm here to tell you that was a fantastic play there by number 9 in white. He got his stick all the way horizontally against the ice. I always have to check with myself as horizontal is up against the ice, vertical is up and down. Luckily, I worked for a vertical blinds company for a little while, so that helped me figure it out. Instant verticals, they were called. In the corner now, trying to get it back in front. Poked aside there by Cartledge behind the net now for Ayotte. Ayotte leaving it there for Cartledge. Got just enough on it to get it to Cartledge. Wasn't sure if it was going to get there. Away with it there, Robles. Julian Robles. Sending it up for LaFlamme. Rockets on it there. Nice job before checking there by Robles as Lipkin has the puck. Ayotte. Ayotte finished his check in the corner. The ref's arm goes in the air. Another penalty coming up here against Norwich. Guess it's going to be against Ayotte for maybe they thought the puck was already gone too long. I don't know. This is a big penalty here. Big delayed penalty. As the Rockets are controlling the puck, trying to get it down low, knocked down by Robles, but he didn't control it. Now the whistle's blown dead. I didn't think they had possession either, as a couple of the Jersey fans were disagreeing there with the official. So Ayotte's going to be headed to the sin bin. Interference is the call. I guess the puck was gone for a little while before he finished his check there. So right back to the power play now. Go the Rockets. Well, still a 4-on-4 for 1 second, and then the Rockets will be on the power play. So 6:07 left. Ayotte, 2 minutes for interference, so another power play here, the 7th for New Jersey tonight. It's won and sent all the way down the ice. No icing, it's waved off by the official. Oh, that's an interesting call there as well. And the Jersey bench not happy about it. Carrying the puck up now. Polopchik down the right wing, protecting the puck. Still with it. Putting on the brakes, circling it, cycling it down low. Give and go now, Sekni. Sekni sending it down low. Tried to get it back to the blue line. Diving effort there to get it out to center. What a play there by LaFlamme. 1:20 left to go in the man advantage. 5:25 to go here in the affair. 3-3 is your score. Corralling the puck now. Coming away with it. Acker stepping to the outside. At the dot. He had a lot more room than he realized there. Now we got it back. Lacaire Sending it down for Polocek. Polocek trying to send it down low. Knockdown. He has a chance now. Shorthanded full of Flom. A bouncing puck. Rolling puck. He corrals it. Backhand, forehand. Lets the shot go. Big stop there by Trujillo. And there'll be no further play. Oh, what a pass out of the zone there. That looked like a Tom Brady-esque pass there to Randy Moss. As LaFlamme caught up to it, it rolled on him a little bit. A shorthanded chance there for Norwich. With 4:57 left to go in the affair. Boy, shorthanded Norwich has been dangerous all night long, but they haven't buried a shorthanded goal just yet. 3 power play goals, though. And the Rockets remain on the power play. There's a minute left to go, or 51 seconds. I apologize to the penalty. Xavier Ayat kept in. Martineau letting the shot go, steered aside, dangerously off the boards of Rubles. In the corner now, Robles sending it down low, Norwich. Not sending 2 men in the chase after it. Good discipline there. As Crayer thought about it for a moment, but then they would have had 2 guys in below the dot. You don't want that on the power play. That's 50% of your team. Cleared but not out. Kept in by the Rockets at the blue line. Nice job to keep the puck in there by Walters. He sends it down low. Rockets back for Walters. Walters walks off the boards. Sends it cross ice at the dot. Trying to go back in front. Went right through the goal mouth. Chasing it down there was Crayer. Crayer couldn't get it out. Kept in with 9 seconds left to go on the man advantage. Jersey trying to set things up now. Crayer with it. Crayer fanned on the first attempt. Still can't get it out, though. 1 second. Norwich has killed off another penalty. 0 for 7 now. I believe is Jersey on the power play. Back the other way now. Ayat right out of the box. Cross ice pass there for Robles. Got it back, letting the tough angled shot go there. A couple of quick saves there as Robles got to the rebound. And Trujillo did a nice job to hold on to the post, letting the shot go. That just missed there as Gagnon let the shot. Boy, Gagnon's got a quick, hard, heavy shot. He doesn't need a lot of time, room, or space to get it off, and he gets a lot on it. His shots are heavy, too. Some guys, the puck weighs twice as much as other guys when they shoot it, I swear. Behind the net now, trying to get it back in front. Gagnon's one of those guys. That always be that guy to practice that would let it go and would just rock the pads, and you would feel it. 1-on-3 now as the Rockets complete a player change. Waffled aside there by Kosher. Cleared out to center, bouncing puck. 3:16 left to go in the affair because Stone Cold said so. Back the other way now, Sekny lost the handle on it. Oh, Norwich could have found it there. Would have been a 3-on-1. It stayed in at the blue line, though. Behind the net, got it out in front. Poke checked away there. Nice poke check there. That was Zachary Gagnon. Behind the net now. Rockets working it along the boards. They've been cycling it pretty good all night. Trying to get it back out in front. Bounced away, doesn't get out. Walking, letting the shot go. Big stop there by Kosher. And there'll be no further play. Sekny walked in. He intercepted that pass. And walked right in and let the shot go. I don't know if there's any overtime stanza because, like I said, the rules are always different. I don't know if there's anybody we can ask here. We need an intern. I should have asked that question before the game, ladies and gentlemen, but if I prepare myself too much for things in life, then I'm never surprised. And who likes that? Payson lost the draw in front. They score! Evan Mana all alone in front of the net. The faceoff was lost. And Mana got the puck. Buries the biscuit there for Jersey. And with 2 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in the affair, the Rockets have taken the lead one more time. 4-3 is your score. Oh, face-off win, and all of a sudden, somehow, someway, Mana was all alone. So we'll see if Norwich can answer the bell one more time here. Martineau sending the puck in. Did he gain the red line? A little bit of pushing and shoving there behind the play. Frisco, again, throwing a couple of right crosses and getting away with it. Hey, listen, if the ref's not going to call it, I'd keep doing it too. They say Cloutier couldn't get it in deep. 2.5 minutes left to go now. The clock, the biggest enemy in the world for the Norwich Hockey Club as it's sent away to center. There's Baird. Baird hounded there by Martineau. Got it up to Polocek. Polocek got it. I'm still trying to say that poor lad's name. Chipping it out now, Polocek. Leaving it there, Deprisky. Deprisky trying to go cross ice. They do, letting the quick shot go there. Nice glove save there by the netminder. Noah Kosher. Excuse me. 2 minutes, 2 seconds left to go here in the affair. We'll keep an eye on Kosher for you. And we'll see if they got to be pulling him soon, one would think. Timeout called by Norwich. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this timeout's brought to us by our friends at Integral Hockey. If you have not heard about Integral Hockey, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, they're fascinating. They're a hockey company located right here in Connecticut, Integral Hockey, Connecticut. If you break your stick, you call Integral Hockey and you ask for Andre. Tell him Scotty sent you, and he repairs your stick, and it's guaranteed. It's absolutely guaranteed. It's fascinating how they do it. They go through a major process. They check out what's wrong with the stick, find out what's wrong, diagnose it. He fixes it, gets it back to you. And instead of going on to, one of those websites or going to the store and spending $250, $300 for a brand new stick, and you're like, whenever you see your son or your daughter break their stick out there, you're like, great, I got to pick up another shift of overtime. Fantastic. This dude gets it back to you guaranteed for $75. Unbelievable. So Integral Hockey, if you ever get a broken stick, I know a guy. You call Andre, tell him Scotty sent you. You'll be very happy with the results, I guarantee. It's unbelievable. I was like, when I found out about it, I'm like, really? You could do that? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, absolutely guaranteed for life, too, right at the spot where it broke. So why wouldn't you do it? All right, 2:02 left to go here. Again, off the face-off. Got a man in front. Couldn't get it there. That was almost like deja vu all over again. This time it was right off of the timeout, too. And ironic, Jersey got the go-ahead goal right off the face-off as Norwich has been pretty dominant in the face-off circle all night. All right, they got the puck out to center ice. Looks like there goes Kosher, so the net is empty. Jersey getting to it, sending it all the way down. Well, that's got to go for icing once it gets over the goal line. Waved off at the last second there by the official. Much to the chagrin of the Norwich coaching staff. 1:28 to go. The goal is empty for Norwich. Cross-ice pass off for Laflamme. Laflamme down the right wing. Lets the shot go. Trujillo pulls it out of midair, and there'll be no further play. Trujillo been solid in between the pipes here tonight, number 29. As Laflamme broke down the the right wing, Robles was crashing the left wing. So 6 skaters out there for Norwich. Ayotte, Gagnon at the points. Pazin's out there with Robles, Laflamme, and Martineau. 6 skaters on the ice. The goal is empty, letting the quick shot go down low. Doesn't get there. Right through the goal mouth. And couldn't connect there. The net is off its protective moorings, so the faceoff's going to come deep in the Jersey zone. 1 minute and 14 seconds left to go in the affair here. An absolute pressure cooker is overflowing tonight in Norwich. As the Norwich Hockey Club looking for the tying goal here yet again. Looking for their first even strength goal of the night. Let's see if they come away with it. Martineau leaning in to take the draw. He's got 2. Martineau wins the draw. Back for Gagnon. Gagnon walks it in front. Dangerously backdoor jamming at a Payson. Couldn't corral the bouncing puck as the net came off the protective moorings yet again. Oh, Norwich came just that close to tying the affair as the puck bounced over Payson's stick. Right at the back door there. They got it down low. So another big face-off coming up now here for Martineau. I believe he'll be taking the draw as Payson calls the boys in for a quick little huddle. 1:06 left to go. Did they call a penalty against the Rockets? I believe they have. I think they called a penalty against the goaltender for delay of game for knocking knocking the net off its moorings. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, as if the officials have not interjected themselves here tonight enough. I believe that's the call. So I could have sworn I saw him give the internationally recognized sign for delay of game. And now they're getting upset that the Rockets are taking their time putting somebody in the sin bin. So it's going to be a 6-on-4 for Norwich here. They gave the penalty to number 8, Luke Waters. Maybe he knocked the net off. I couldn't hear what the PA announcer said. So it's a power play with the goaltender pulled. So a 6-on-4, a 2-man advantage, if you will. Well, really only a 1-man advantage still, but 2 skater advantage. They win the faceoff on the backhand. Rubles sent it just wide. Laflamme with it. Laflamme got it back to the point. Sliding it over. Seabun, one-timer. That one just missed there by Ayotte. Laflamme got it behind the net. Left it there. Now he went to the cooker. Clear but not out. Ayotte letting the shot go. That went off to Prisco's leg. Martineau on it there. 45 seconds to go. Back to the blue line. Gagnon. Gagnon lets the shot go. Deflected in front. They score! Felix Antoine Laflamme buries the biscuit there. The 4th power play goal of the night for Norwich. And with 37.9 seconds left to go in the affair, the score is tied 4-4. Oh my! How about that, ladies and gentlemen? They won the face-off, got it down low, it bounced around, the puck came to Laflamme. He knew exactly what to do with it. He buries the biscuit there for Norwich. And with under 40 seconds to go, Kosher goes back in between the pipes, and we are tied once again. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, this game has had a little bit of everything. What is coming up next? Your guess is as good as mine. Don't go anywhere. 37 seconds is a lot of time. Face off at center ice. Rockets with the puck. They send it in. Gagnon on it there. Cross ice pass off the boards for Payson. Payson down the left wing. Payson in a foot race. Lowers the shoulder. Cuts it. He hit the post. He rang the dinner bell once again. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe what my eyes have just seen. 17.6 seconds left to go. And Payson came within inches of taking the lead. Back for Norwich. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's the second time he's beaten the goaltender tonight on a breakaway. And the second time he's hit the post. So Martineau is going to take the faceoff. Payson to his right. Ayotte. And Gagnon at the points. Wins the draw. Over for Ayotte. Chipped ahead now. Here comes Jersey. Carrying the puck in. Godsell. Godsell pulls the trigger. Big glove save there by Kosher. With under 10 seconds to go. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. How many things can we pack into a 37-second piece of hockey? Still plenty of time left. 10 seconds left. The student body hustling down to the other end of the rink. You gotta love it. Face-off won by the Rockets. Shipped out to center now. 5 seconds to go. Here's Laflamme. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Sliding it over. He hit the post again. He hit the post again. Payson hit the post and hit the crossbar. As the buzzer sounds, oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. Laflamme slid it over the Payson. He hit the post and the crossbar on the same play. And we're going to overtime here in Norwich. Oh my goodness. Those last 40 seconds were absolutely unbelievable. I believe we're going to overtime. Let's see here. I hope we're going to overtime. Let's see here. I'm looking at Coach Shee, and he keeps putting up 5 fingers. Nobody's leaving the benches. I believe we've got 5 minutes of 3-on-3. That's what I saw the ref indicate. Let's see if that's the case. Oh my goodness, Tyler Payson. Twice in the last 20 seconds of the game, he hit 3 posts. You know how hard that is to do? All right, so we're going to play 1 5-minute period of sudden death or sudden life overtime, depending upon who you're rooting for. Your perspective and point of view, is it going to be 3-on-3, 4-on-4, 5-on-5? Please let it be 5-on-5. I don't like 3-on-3 overtimes myself. And that's just me again, the grumpy get off my lawn old man hockey fan that I am. Hockey's played 5-on-5. Overtime should be played 5-on-5. Thought I saw somebody give up 3 fingers, so well, maybe it's 4-on-4. Let's see here. Nobody seems to know, so we'll just make it 5-on-5. You know, if I had my way. If I were king, ladies and gentlemen, and I applied to be king of hockey, but I said that he really didn't want a monarch. I said I don't need any royalty or anything like that, you know. I'm not a descendant of God. I just like to have unauthoritative, unchallenged rule over everything in hockey. But Well, they said no. All right, so 5 minutes of 4-on-4 overtime, as it turns out. So Laflamme's out there with Payson. And on the right wing is Halise Cloutier for the faceoff. It's one back. Now for Matis Gagnon. 4-4 is your score, ladies and gentlemen. 3 periods were not enough to settle it. Here's Laflamme. Laflamme to himself. Laflamme down the left wing. Laflamme had a man cutting into the cooker. Couldn't get it there. Chipped ahead now. Polopchik down the right wing. Patiently taking his time. Lets the wrist shot go. Knocked down there by Kosher. He left it there for Gagnon. Matis Gagnon getting the Jets going. Up the wing full of Laflamme. Laflamme spinorama move. Protecting the puck. Laflamme into the corner. Sending it hard around. Gagnon. Tough angle shot there. Went off the netminder. Julo with the save. The Rockets carrying the puck out through the neutral zone. They send it all the way down. Knocked down by Laflamme. Laflamme takes a big hit, protects the puck, maintains possession, chipped ahead now, Polopchik. Polopchik down, trying to dance around the defenseman. Nice poke check there, Halise Cloutier. He's running to there, though, by Polopchik. On it now is Norwich. Norwich trying to come away with it. 4 minutes left to go here in the extra stanza. Next goal wins, losers bring the nets in. Back the other way now. Here comes Norwich. Rubles through the neutral zone. At the dot, pulls the trigger, steered aside there. Nice save there by Trijulo. Cleared out to center. Norwich completes the player change on it there is Cartledge. Cartledge behind his own net, sending it hard around for Ayotte. Ayotte changes direction, uses the side of the net there. I don't think Kocher appreciated that very much. As an old former goaltender, trust me, he didn't. But Ayotte saying, don't worry, I know what I'm doing. I got everything under control. Kocher saying, nice catch, Hayes. Don't ever do it again. All right, here's Cartledge now. Coming out from behind his own net. Down the right wing with a head of steam. That's Martineau. Martineau cutting to the middle. Martineau looks to pull the trigger. He scores! Jacob Martineau with the hat trick. Ends it in overtime for Norwich as Bedlam erupts with the student body. Oh, my! How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Martineau, wheeling and dealing. It looked like a hot knife through butter. And put it top shelf where Mama hides the baby Tylenol. And just like that, your final here from Norwich. With 3 minutes and 14 seconds left to go in the extra stanza. The Norwich Hockey Club 5. The New Jersey Rockets 4. Oh, my goodness. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think you're going to have to dig very deeply to figure out who is the Shire Real Estate top dog of the affair. You score a hat trick, you score the winner in overtime, ladies and gentlemen. It's pretty easy to figure out that number 88, Jacob Martineau, is your top dog of the affair as the handshake is taking place between these two organizations. An absolute insane game, an insane ending. Oh, my goodness. What a great job by the Rockets. They gave it all that they had. And they got, I don't know if you get a point for going overtime. I don't know how it works. It doesn't matter. So Norwich, the first of 3 here. Boy, I'll tell you, if the next 2 come anywhere close to this one, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have ourselves a really fun weekend. Well, for my cameraman, Mr. Colin York, I've been your host, Scotty Bonner. What an affair we were just privy to see. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. I want to thank all the boys on both of the organizations for giving everything they have and leaving it all out there on the ice. Your final, once again, in overtime, the Norwich Hockey Club 5, the New Jersey Rockets 4. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll see you right back here tomorrow at 8 a.m. for a Mites doubleheader. And then tomorrow, we'll be right back here tomorrow night at 8:15 as the Norwich Hockey Club takes on the Vermont Flames, I think it is. Yeah, I believe it's the Flames. I'm not even sure. They're playing the other team. Who cares? Boys, enjoy the evening. Have a Gatorade on the broadcast. You certainly deserve it. And what a fantastic affair we were privy to. Enjoy the rest of your night, ladies and gentlemen. You've been watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I've been your host, Scotty Bonner. Once again, your final, the Norwich Hockey Club 5 and the New Jersey Rockets 4 in sudden death overtime. Oh, my.